Hi crafty cuties! We are making Halloween embellishments today. And these are some Halloween layered rosettes. And I have made rosettes here on my channel before, and I know there are a ton of tutorials, but you know what? I wanted to make some with you guys. I wanted to craft with you, and I found some measurements that I really like for making smaller, thinner rosettes, so I thought I would at least be able to share those measurements with you, and then we can turn them into like a layered embellishment. So we are going to start out with a strip of paper that measures 1.5 inches by 12 inches, and I'm just showing you here how thin that bigger one is in my hand. It's very thin. It's kind of hard to see on camera, but that's what I'm going for. And I like having spiky edges on these Halloween ones, so I am just showing you that if you have a triangular edge punch, use that and go ahead and edge the entire strip. But if you don't, I'm just showing you here that you can use scissors, and you do not need to be precise about this. Just do some zigzags on your paper. And then we are going to use our scoreboard, and I am scoring at every 1/4 of an inch. If you don't have a scoreboard, that's totally fine. You will just go ahead and fold back and forth, accordion style on your strip of paper. And I would say just try to make it as even as possible, but honestly, even when I'm using this scoreboard, it doesn't end up being completely straight, and that's totally fine. So another little tip would be that if you're not using a scoreboard, I would personally get a ruler and kind of see how much 1/4 of an inch looks, and try to fold close to that, because that is going to help keep these really thin. So once we are done scoring our paper or folding back and forth, I am going to reinforce all of the fold marks. So here I am just folding back and forth all the way down the strip. And my nails really needed to be done, but I was literally doing like 5 projects this night, and I just felt they were just going to get messed up. So sorry about that. Once you completely have reinforced the whole strip, we are going to glue the 2 ends together. And you want to glue them together so that they are like a continuation of the pattern. So for instance, you want like the mountains and valleys to all align, if that makes sense. I don't even know how to explain that part. So I'm using Tombow Mono liquid glue. It dries pretty quick and it's permanent, so I really, really like it for gluing the ends together here. So once you have your strip glued together, you will have this circular accordion looking thing going on. And you're going to want to have 2 circles, and I used a scallop circle punch to get those. You could also use buttons or anything circular, anything that can kind of glue and hold down your rosette. You do need to use some very strong glue because there is a lot of resistance with this. So you're basically just going to push down in the center, and you may have to play with it for a sec to get it to fold down just right, but don't give up, it will go. So once you have it all folded down, I would grab your hot glue gun and make sure you have your circles ready to go, because that will pop right back up. So I prefer using a hot glue gun because it's going to dry super quick, and I find that it holds very well for this. So you just gotta kind of glue that on there. Use some paper witchcraft to get it just right. I'm using some hot glue gun for the bottom scallop circle, and I'm just going to place that right on top. And then I'm going to let this kind of dry and cool off for a few moments before I start to decorate. But I have made a bunch up ready to go and ready to decorate already. And if you can see, the bottom 2 on like the left hand side have that edge that we just did, and I like that so much better for these Halloween ones, but it's totally up to you. Now my head gets in the way here a bit, but you know. I used some washi tape and just put a strip on some cardstock, and I am making a little flag. So I am next taking some gold thread, and I'm going to glue this down right on top of that little flag that I made. I love using the gold thread for layering embellishments so much. So I have a little ticket here that I got from the Tim Holtz Halloween ephemera pack. And I am going to pull out some of my Halloween stickers from the Dollar Tree. Just use a little skull and some bling. And I think this one is done and ready to go. Just like any other layering embellishment, just have fun with it. Don't overthink it. Don't think about, is this gonna go like forever? Literally just pile stuff on, you guys. You really can't mess up layered embellishments. So I'm taking some Dollar Tree Halloween ribbon, and sorry I was out of the camera there, but I basically folded it back and forth kind of like accordion style, like everyone was doing with the crepe paper. And I'm stapling it to some cardstock, and then I trimmed the cardstock. So I'm going to glue that down on top of this one. Then I have these really cute little gravestones, is that what they're called, that I got in a pack from Michael's, and I'm kind of decorating this one. And I'm going to put that on top using some more bling, but I should have used some glue because the adhesive on that did not hold very well and they fell off, but that's okay. I did hot glue that down because I felt like the hot glue gun would work best for the wood to ribbon. Now I'm using some of my distress spray and just kind of adding some splatters. I should have just sprayed it, but I didn't want to get it all over, so yeah. This little boo is a cutout from my paper pad, so I decided to add that on, and now we're done with that one. So I am going to work on a couple more here, and you can see them all complete at the end. But I had a lot of fun digging into my Halloween goodies, and I made so many more Halloween decorations after this. So I actually have 2 other videos that are filmed and ready to go. I don't know if they would be up yet, but if they are, they'll be in the description of this video. But one is a shaker embellishment, and then the other is some layered circle stickers. Having lots of fun, and it's funny that it's August and here I am getting excited for Halloween, but so is everyone else. And I like how simple that poison one is. I think it would be really cool for a layout. So here they all are, and the shaker embellishment that I was talking about, I did end up using that for this one right here. So like I said, there's a tutorial coming for the shaker, but it's just a pretty simple shaker. And that made this rosette decoration super easy because I just glued that one on with some gold thread underneath. And this is the layered sticker that I made. And again, that was another easy one. So having things ready to go just makes your crafting life so much easier. I had a lot of fun making these, and I hope that you guys are inspired to start making some Halloween decorations. Get on board. It can never be too early, right? I mean, yeah, probably, but. And if you're still here, I figured I would give you a sneak peek of one of the shakers by itself, just so you can kind of see how cute those are. I love them. And one more thing that I forgot to mention was that with this one that we created together, I ended up finishing it off with some Delusion spray. No, it's not Delusions, it's by Tim Holtz, and it's the Distress Spray Stain. And so I went ahead and just sprayed that over top, and I really think it gives a nice finishing touch. Okay, well now that's all, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Love you guys, bye.